Back in studio, and this time round we want to talk about a sport that Kenya seems to be getting some very positive vibes. We're talking about a sport that Kenya sent, a mixed team from cadets to juniors to seniors in the African Cadet Junior Senior Open Championships in Senegal that happened between the 19th through the 25th of this month. The team jetted back this week on Monday, that's on the 25th to be precise. They went out there, a team of 17. 4 came back with medals, 2 silvers, 2 bronze. We are talking about Judo. And the team is here in studio with their medals that they won. And I think this is just one of those moments that we say we are proud of the team. If you look at the performance, then definitely you will realize that in some circles they will say mbele iko sawa. The performance clearly shows that there is a plan for the future, because the cadets performed very well, giving lots of hope that a lot has been done in terms of getting this team ready. And not just the team, but the Kenyan national team and the standards of judo back in the good positions where they deserve to be. Let's take the opportunity to introduce the team with us in studio. It's a mixed team of ladies and gentlemen, and first and foremost, congratulations to both, all the winners and all those who represented the country. To my immediate right, I'll start by introducing Grace None, a judoka with us here in studio, under 57 kgs category, junior category with us, under 57 kilos. Went out there and very, very proud to be one of the bronze medal winners, and proudly parading her medal with her this afternoon. Grace, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
And farthest to the right is Rael Kulova. Rael also a judoka with us here in studio, under 48 category, a cadet, and cadet clearly means 14 to 16-year-olds. Congratulations, because she is here with her silver medal. Very, very proud indeed. Rael, karibu sana to the studio, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Let's cross over to my left, and I'll start with my farthest left, where we have with us Samson Busieka. Samson, also judoka, under 60 categories, cadet with us in studio, also a silver medalist. Very, very proud indeed. Samson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Karibu sana as well.
Asante.
Last but not least, in the first segment, we have with us Peter Basilio. Peter, Sports Director, Kenya Judo Federation, and also, went as the team manager of this team that went out there to do duty for Kenya. Proud that he led a team and the team is safely back home. It must be one of those moments when you travel with a team, bring them back safely home. It's always a joyous moment for any team manager. Peter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, my brother.
Karibu sana to the studio.
Asante.
First and foremost, I'll start with you as the team manager. You sent a team of 17, went out in Senegal. Conditions were a bit opposite of what we're experiencing here in the country. That's very wet, cold conditions out there. It must have been very hot, hostile conditions, but 17 came back with 4 medals. No mean achievement. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. We are proud. We are proud. We are moving to the right direction. Last time we were here, we promised, with the support of the government, we are going to bring more and more medals to the country. And this is happening. It is becoming a reality. And I'm proud to say we are in the right track.
In the right track, you must be, because the performance clearly talks for itself, and everyone can see how you perform. Samson, under 60 categories, you managed to go out there, came back with a silver medal. Did you expect when you left the country that would come back, having been to the podium with a medal?
This time I had confidence that this time I must come with something in my country. This time was not like other days. This time I got different power from other days. So I said that to myself, this time my country will be proud of me, and I've shown them. And next time I'll show them more. I'll bring for them gold.
So it's possible.
Yes.
You will bring gold a
Yes.
step higher.
Yes.
Let's cross over to the ladies, to my right, and I'll start with you, Grace. Grace, how was it like, for you coming back with a bronze medal and making it to the podium? Did you expect?
Yeah, this time I expected to get okay, to me nilikuwa nataka kupata gold, but I went there, niling'ang'ana sana. I got the bronze medal, and I really appreciate. Next time I know I'll get gold.
You will get gold for her and Kenya, of course.
Yeah, for Kenya. Next time I'll bring gold. Yeah, under 57 category.
Congratulations, indeed. Ryle, how was it like for you?
It was hard, it was easy.
So which between the two, hard or easy?
Fair.
Katikati.
Hapo katikati, but tough.
Si sana.
Silver medal, uliponea kidogo tu uchukue gold. What happened?
Sisi wote tulikuwa na final. Sisi wote tulikuwa na kila mtu point moja moja. But sasa ya akanichapa point ingine ndio ikakuwa fully pon.
Pole sana, but congratulations are in order. Let's
thank
now talk about, the preparations of this team. Peter, before you left the country, you must have really put in a lot of emphasis and a lot of work for them to go out and battle against some of the best in Africa.
Yes, I will start by saying we appreciate the IJF, International Judo Federation, because 6 months ago they gave us a national coach who is not with us today. We can see what he is doing, because since he came, our athletes have improved on their techniques, and it is one of the factors that contributes to this winning. Yeah? Then again, I would appreciate the coaches from where these athletes come from. That is Diani, Coach Masha, Kajiando, Coach Muindi. Then there is Coach Nyundo from Kajiando Stars. Because I believe before they come to the camp, they were prepared, because camp take less time. So it is the way we mold our judokas that contribute them winning when we come to international games. So on preparation part, we were in Kasarani 2 weeks prior to traveling. We did a lot of training, morning, afternoon, evening. We were with the coach. He did the best he could. And I believe out of all this combined effort, we were able to get the result that we have brought.
Interesting indeed, because you must have put in a lot and to the players. Let's start with you, Samson. Samson, you went out, to a foreign country. The weather conditions in Kenya, Nairobi to be precise, where you guys were training, very, very wet, very cold. Then you go to Senegal, very, very hot. How did you guys, adjust?
Haikuwa rahisi, ilikuwa ngumu hadi kwa game. If you could fight until like 2 to 4 minutes, hewa ilikuwa inakukata haraka, haupumui vizuri the way unapumua hapa. Inakatika haraka. Kule joto yao iko high sana. So ilikuwa ni game, unacheza na time. So unacheza na time ndo ukitaka kuwin vizuri, ucheze na time vizuri ndo utashinda vizuri. So mtu nashukuru alinisaidia hadi nikamanage kucheza na hiyo time, ni coach wangu Masha. Ndo before game alinipigia akani advise uko weather huko ni tofauti na huko, so game ni must win in 2 minutes. So whenever where he is, thanks to him. Asante.
Well, it's good to always appreciate and give thanks to where our support came from. As you talk about joto, ilikuwa juu sana, hewa inakatika. Let me cross over to Grace and find out. Grace, ugali ilikuwa kwa sana?
Huko hatukuwa tunaona ugali.
Kabisa?
Kwa na ugali.
Chakula ilikuwa ni?
Chakula rahisi, spaghetti. Unakula usiku imeisha kwa tumbo. Imeisha, unaamka asubuhi ukienda breakfast, at least that bread at least ilikuwa inakaa kwa tumbo. Yeah.
Lakini mambo na pasta, spaghetti, mchele. Right. How was it?
Joto.
Upande wa chakula?
Upande wa chakula, niliona chakula different. That koneo mkate ya Yesu.
Mkaona nini?
Hiyo mkate ya Yesu na zile zinakonga refu.
Hizo.
Zile za kitambo.
Sasa unapewa mkate mzima ama bado pengine mkajigawa-gawa?
Ni mkate tu hivyo like ni refu hivi moja.
Unang'ang'ana nayo sababu hujui utakula tena saa ngapi.
Chakula ni hizi chakula rahisi, spaghetti.
Lakini zilikuwepo.
Mchele.
Zilikuwepo. Hizo mchele, lakini
zilikuwa.
Sasa nyinyi mlikuwa mnaona tu mkiona mkate unasema mana from heaven. Pole sana. How was it, Peter? You're the team manager,
Yes.
They've gone out there, but you had to somehow encourage them that this is what it is. This is their culture, and this is their food.
One thing I'll say, these are teenagers. And the moment I was with them there, I had to stay with them to make sure everything is in order, to make sure wamekula, wamekunywa, wakiamka asubuhi, I ensure one has taken breakfast. So on the issue of encouraging them to eat, we are fighters. Once we change, we adapt with immediate effect. So it was very easy for them to adapt. I cannot say it was an time for me, for them to convince them to adapt the new changes. Because a fighter is always ready to change.
As fighters,
Yes.
you must always go out there and give it your best and, or just try as much as you can in terms of remaining afloat.
Yes.
As we look at this, Samson,
Yes.
let's just find out, from you, the first fight that you had. Because having gone all the way to the podium means that you started off well. How was it like, and the opponent was from which country?
First opponent was from Congo. And in the beginning, I was low in confidence. Yani confidence ilikuwa chini.
Ilikuwa chini.
Yeah. Nikaanza kucheza na yeye, ikafika time. Nikaanza kufeel huyu mtu wa Congo naweza mshinda. Sasa ile confidence yote ika rise. After time, almost ile time tumepewa ishe, ilikuwa iko 48 minutes. Yani tekniki kajitokezea tu, na mimi nikaingia hiyo tekniki, nikashangaa tayari nimemshinda. Yani ilikuwa kama miracle hivi. Yeah, ilifanyika kama miracle imetokezea tu hivi. Tekniki ilikuja tu kwa akili yenyewe, nikapata confidence, nikaingia, nikapata tayari nimeshinda. Nilikuwa niko happy sana.
Confidence kept rising, and as you look at all this, a lot seems to be coming up. Grace, you are out there in terms of the under 15s junior category. A lot of confidence, must have been picked from your first game for you to get to the podium as well. How was it like, winning your first, your second, and building the confidence that took you all the way to the podium? How was it like for you? Was it encouragement from the performance of the others, the coaches, or it was just your own confidence that hapa, I will go all the way?
Confidence nilikuwa nayo, and mwenye alinipatia support, our managers wenye tulienda nao, our officials, Coach Chebet, I really give thanks. Alikuwa anatusindikiza tukitaka kuingia kwa mat. Alikuwa anatu encourage sana.
Alikuwa anakuambia nini?
you can take this. Hii fight ni
Sema
yako.
tuna sheng vile alikuwa anasema.
Usiogope, hii ni wewe unachukua, hii game ni yako. Unaweza shinda. Yeah, so kama umeogopa, at least you get that. Yeah, my first game niliingia. Confidence nilikuwa nao vizuri sana. Tulicheza. Okay, my opponent akapata a half point. Time ikaisha. Time kuisha akapatiwa yeye. But the other games nilishinda. And that's why nikakuja number 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rael,
Yeah.
cadet. It looks like cadet, you know, or you are the junior. I mean, you are the future of this. In some quarters, they say mbele iko sawa, because your performance as a cadet was very good. You finished up 3rd overall in the cadet category behind, you know, Senegal and Morocco. That clearly shows that the cadets are 14 to 16-year-olds, which are traditionally, one would say, are the future for tomorrow, really must be a good sign for judokas in the country.
Yeah. Game, confidence ndio nilikuwa nayo. Confidence, by the way, kuwa na confidence ndio inafanya at least hadi una win. Lakini kama una confidence, utaingia hapo hadi una sweat.
Kwa zile zote ulicheza, ni gani ilikuwa ngumu? Which opponent?
Ule wa finals.
Yoyote tu kwa tournament mzima?
Finals.
Kwa finals yenye ulishindwa ndio upate fedha, silver. Ilikuwaje? Alikuwa anatoka wapi?
Alikuwa anatoka Senegal.
Wacha tu niulize, na sio kwa ubaya, assume TM hayuko hapa. Unajua wanasema mcheza kwao hutunzwa na hutuzwa. Alikushinda ama alitunzwa na akatuzwa? Kwa maoni yako. Ama asiyekubali kushindwa si mshindani, tukubali tu ilisha. Lakini mkipatana naye kwingine,
lakini
neutral ground.
Kama hawa kuja huku, nita make sure hata kuja kunichapia kwetu.
Hapo liwe liwalo.
Alafu pale alinikalia sana, ni si wote tunatumia left.
Hapo ndio sasa kidogo ilikuwa shida. Lakini usife moyo, asiyekubali kushindwa si mshindani. Kesho ni siku. Na atakuja tu hapa siku moja. Na utakumbuka.
Yes, sawa.
Samson, mashabiki kule Senegal walikuwa wengi ama hawakuwa wengi? Walikuwa ni kucheza tu?
Tulipata kwangu walikuwa tu wako sawa. Juu tulikuwa tuna coach wawili na some people kutoka kwa sports, na my fellows player wako wanatushabikia. Yaani my fellows players, sijui hiyo siku walikuwa wamepata nini, walikuwa kuna morale ingine tight hadi ma coaches. So hao ndo nisaidia hadi tukashinda, thanks to them all. Walikuwa na morale ingine fiti sana, nzuri. Hao ndo walitubeba vizuri hadi tukashinda. Bila hao sijui kama tungefika hapa. So thanks to them.
Kwa hivyo mkicheza mlikuwa mnasikia sauti ya kina TM?
Hizo ndo sauti kwa tunasikia hapo, zinawapa moyo. Hata kama mtu amekulemea nakupa moyo hadi huyo mtu unamlemea wewe sasa.
Wewe unamlemea. Coach saizo ama TM anaweza kuambia nini? Unaweza.
Anakupa moyo. Hata kama mtu kama anakupeleka mbio, coach anakuambia unaweza. Fanya kitu unajua unaweza, fanya. So unaona. Cheza.
Kabisa. So TM, looking at the way they're looking, I mean, so patriotic, full in Kenyan regalia. I mean, this is, you know, clearly it shows this is a national team. Talk about the logistics and support that, you know, you received as a team, because this is very, very nice just to see how the team is well kitted, and they must have represented the country well based on the performance that you've given.
I'll start by thanking our government, because purely we depend on the government of Kenya. I know sometimes things are tough, but the government has done a lot for us, from kitting, from training venue, from air ticket allowances to these champions, the upkeep in Senegal, and to our government first. It is not obvious to get the funding, but this time we were well catered for, and we promise next time we will do better than what we have done this time, because it is through performance that next time we're able to come and request for more funding to go to the next game.
Thank you. Well, very interesting reports, reaching us from Dubai, in the Dubai Sevens, where Kenya Shujaa team is taking part, making it back into the HSBC series. Remember, in the first game, Kenya lost to France by 24 points to 19. The second game, like mentioned earlier on, Kenya taking on South Africa, an African affair, an African derby, and results, not many expected this. Kenya beating South Africa by 22 points to 17. Congratulations, Shujaa. It's just like we are continuing where we left from. So Kenya Shujaa beating South Africa by 22 points to 17. At 7:22 p.m. this evening, they will be playing against Australia. It can be done. Congratulations to Sevens team Shujaa for beating South Africa by 22 points to 17. TM, you were clapping at some point. You must have been very happy. Shujaa beating South Africa.
Yes, of course, I would say I'm that loyal to the sport. Any sport, when you're athletics, whether it's football,
as long as Kenya
as long as it's our nation, I'm there.
Excellent. And
yes,
that's the true sportsmanship, and it's the true spirit of us being in sports. We support all the teams, because when the results came in, the first thing you did was just acknowledge, clap the team. Well done. Yes. And out goes Samson Busieka, and in comes in studio Deborah Nasserian with us, under 52 kgs cadet, also amongst the team that helped the cadet to finish in the third position, and coming back with a bronze medal. Deborah, mambo?
Poa.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Umesema tutafanya nini?
Finish kumalo.
Oh my goodness. Tutafanya nini?
Finish kumalo.
Tuna finish kumalo.
Yeah.
Haraka haraka.
Hawezi kuja kutugongea Kenya. No.
Sio hapa. Huko nje wajaribu, lakini hapa finish kumalo.
Yeah.
Karibu sana kwenye studio.
Asante.
Wacha niulize na sio kubaya. Assume Deborah is not here. Grace and Ryan. Yes. Deborah must be one of those. Akiwa kwa dressing room, kila mtu anacheka the whole night. Analeta raha kwa TV. Kweli ama ni uongo?
Ni ukweli.
Yeah. Anafanya nini?
Anafinish
kumalo. Excellent. Karibuni sana once again, and I'll start with you, Deborah. Deborah, how was it like for you kuingia kule Senegal? Unakuta kuna wachezaji kutoka nchi zingine, kidogo baridi iliingia ama confidence ilianza tu kujipa ndio mwisho ufinish kwenye podium?
Ilikuwa challenging kidogo. I was just nilikuwa nimeshtuka, like ni game yangu ya kwanza, so I never expected.
Out of the country, to represent Kenya.
Yeah. Yeah. Sikuwa na expect, like nilikuwa nimeshtuka.
Na vile ulishinda game ya kwanza?
Sema sasa niliona kama ni beginner. Like I think Sensei Chebeju aliniambia assume ni beginner wa Kenya. Assume yani ni mtu tu ajui judo. Yeah, that's what I did, and I thank God. Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's talk about development of the game, Peter. You are the sports director, Kenya Judo Federation. And of course, when you accompanied the team, you wore another hat of being the team manager. But as the sports director, Kenya Judo Federation, how do we now pick up with the performance that they have had in terms of making it through and bringing up better performance in the future as the sports director?
I'll start by saying our intention is to ensure judo we compete with the world, not just East Africa, and this can only be done if we embark on proper training, starting with the young. We have introduced the judo for schools. In fact, currently, I have a few primary school playing judo. That is Idorai Primary School is doing judo. KU Primary School, Kawa Barracks Primary School. We have 3 schools in Mombasa, and we have a Kobara School in Siaya County doing judo in school. So if I'm saying this because when we start judo at the age of 8 years, that is the recommended time, when these kids play judo before they come to cadet, which is 14 years, they will be understanding what judo is, and they'll be having techniques already in place. So they will not start like previously where people used to start judo at late years. For this specific team that I have been with in Senegal, we will ensure we maintain the team and add more because we could not all travel. From 1st of December, from 2nd, that is on Monday, we are having a joint training in Kasarani to ensure where we reached before we travel to Senegal. We sharpen our techniques, we make them better, we incorporate those who did not travel, so that we're having a championship in Morocco next month. No, not next month, that is January 18th to 20th in Morocco. So we want to ensure we have a team in place before we break for Christmas, so that when we come January, it will be a matter of concentrating for 1 or 2 weeks, then we travel.
And as you do that, are you also thinking of working with other stakeholders like Kenya Secondary School Sports Association in terms of introducing the sport so that we can also see it grow from a high school point of view?
This program, Judo for Schools, is not meant for primary school only. We want to do it in primary school, secondary school, and universities as well. In fact, universities, we are doing it, only that it has been there. It's not a new thing to us. Where we need now to incorporate them with the secondary schools. We have Dr. Richard from Kenyatta University, who is the director for judo for schools, and he is doing a good job. He is supporting me in that part, judo for schools, and he has a proposal that we are trying to implement as we speak, and it is working for us. I know in the next 2-3 years, judo will never be like it used to be. We want it to be like football, whereby you can walk anywhere and play judo. And that is my focus as the sports director. And I do believe with the support we are getting from our government, it is possible.
It is possible and
Yes.
it can be done.
It will be done.
Okay,
Yes.
let's cross over now to Grace. Grace, what next for you? You promised and said you got a bronze. Next time you will be in the final. Then you sort out issues as they come once in the final. What next for you? Because he's mentioned the championships that's coming up in Morocco in January. Are you looking at maybe being amongst those heading to Morocco?
Yeah. Training inaanza on Monday. Yeah, hiyo training tunaendelea nayo till 20th. I want to take that time ni makosa nilifanya Senegal nisifanye tena, ndo nisonge mbele kiasi. Sitaki kupata bronze tena. So hiyo game ya Morocco, I expect more match during this period yenye tunaenda training.
Na ni makosa kama yepi ambayo ulifanya Senegal ambazo pengine ungependa urekebishe?
Okay, my opponent kucheza ni 4 minutes. and tulicheza na yeye. Ini ile nampatia a time ya kunini si attack haraka, ninge attack mapema ningeshinda game, but time ndio ilienda sana, sa wote tulikuwa wagumu. Yeah,
Kwa hivyo
time ikaisha. Sa time ikisha ni alikuwa na point, a half a point akapatiwa yeye.
Kwa hivyo biashara ni mapema.
Biashara ni mapema. Maliza mapema. Kuweza mapema.
Sawa. Rael, some of the learnings that you picked in Senegal.
Nilikuwa naona au wanataka haraka, juu najua ukiataka upate point moja alafu hiyo time nyingine hadi mkae sana, ni hao watapata point, ama mtu anakutafutia shido, anakutafutia red card ama yellow.
Na anakutafutia kivipi?
Smart kwa hivi anakutoa nje, na hiyo ni
Red card. Naambiwa endo kaoge.
Enda home.
Enda home.
Okay.
Sasa nilisoma unasumbua mwenzako, unamsumbua kwanza, una-attack, unamsumbua, alafu unajua uki-attack na yeye referee anaona u-attack, hiyo pia unapewa shido.
Debra, nije kwako, under 52 kgs category, you were in the podium, which means that ulikosa tu kidogo uingie kwenye finali.
Yeah.
But as we look at it, the cadets performed very well, finished third behind Senegal and Morocco, which means that, you know, at the junior level, at that age, which was the youngest age that took part, inaonyesha kwamba mbele iko sawa. If you continue with the consistency and you continue with the training well, the future the future is bright, and as Kenyans we can be confident and assured that judo will be a good game, you know, to talk about as we look at some of the images, you know, there. Mbele iko aje, iko sawa?
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do so that we continue with this performance?
Niendelee tu kukaza, kutrain. Yeah.
As we do this TM, and still as the sports director, how do we nurture them? Are we looking at having maybe sports academies where you can get the best in the country, bring them together so that we can be consistent in championships like this, not just this, and going all the way to Commonwealth Games, Olympics and stuff?
We have that proposal. However, I know it is not possible to have it in place immediately, but that is the future plan. For now, currently what we are doing, we are consolidating them in Kasarani to train together for the time they are on their holidays, so that at least we can have that training together. Our proposal is about the academy. About the academy, we
Huyo ni Katana amefurahi hivyo. Very interesting. Yes.
So our proposal is we have a judo academy whereby you can school as you do judo. But because we have not done it, that's why we have introduced judo for school, where the kids are playing judo in primary school, and they are doing their studies at the same time.
And for you as you know, TM and sports director, what are those things that you'd look at in a player and say this can become a very good judoka?
One, we look at the posture. You are the way vile umeumbwa, maumbile yako. There are some people hata akijaribu kuwa judoka hawezi kuwa judoka.
Na mimi kwa mfano.
Wewe unaweza kuwa. Maumbile yako, number one. Number two, your commitment. Kwa sababu judo ni mchezo wenye ni ngumu sana. Utaangushwa kwa mat, utapata injuries. Sometimes you even break, unaweza vunjika mkono, unaweza vunjika mguu. We have injuries. So ni lazima pia individual ama athletes akuwe tayari kujituma, kujipeana kwa hiyo mchezo.
Interesting indeed.
Yeah.
Let me come to you, Grace. Grace, there is that young girl looking at you right now and says, oh yeah, I would like to be like Grace when I grow up. What message would you have for her in terms of being where you are? What would be your advice to them?
Okay, advice yangu ni judo si ngumu. Me, I started when I was in class 5. Yeah, now niko university. I'm a first year at Machakos. Yeah, na nimekuwa nikiendelea na judo pole pole tu. Ilifika time moyo inakufa, lakini nang'ang'ana tu nayo.
Sasa umepanda ndege.
Saizi I can neza testimony. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Your message out there, what can you promise Kenyans?
Ni to usiwahi give up, pia discipline. Juu kuna watu wamekaa judo sana na mtu ajaenda nje ya Kenya. Discipline.
Debra, tukipata your parting shot, haukulemewa na kukosa ugali?
Lemewa. Hadi ilikuwa inafika hivi sapa. Shida. Nasema oi, asubuhi itafika lini? Asubuhi ndio ilikuwa like mayai, bread. Hivyo. Ni chakula tu inakaa familia. Haiko sana lakini inakaa familia kujua. Yeah. Ni sapa. Ngumu.
Ilikuwa nini? Mchele, pasta,
spaghetti. Chakula zingine hadi sijaona. Unakula ukishuku. Nasema kai. Unakula ukisema nimekula kitu kingine hata sijui.
Lakini ni sawa tu.
Nasema
tu asubuhi.
Asubuhi tulikuwa tunafiemba. Kukula.
Mulikuwa mnafanya nini? Kufiemba. Hiyo ndio
kuminya. Yeah. Usually that language in...
I like that. Na ukiingia kwa mat?
Confidence ilikuwa juu.
Ukiingia kwa mat sasa ni?
Cheza nao.
Hakuna kubembeleza. TM, your parting shot, you must have had a very jovial team. Your parting shot?
It was a very good team. I enjoyed being their team manager. It is the best team one can say could have. In fact, after the game on Sunday, I had to take them somewhere to go and see Dakar. They used the electrical train. They enjoyed. It's not just a matter of going and playing judo and coming back.
No.
They enjoyed, and they promised me to do better. Because whether I'm the team manager, whether I'm not, I need a result every day that they travel.
As the sports director.
And in addition to that, we have our military team in Nigeria. I'll say congratulations to them. We took 5 athletes and they all got a medal. We have 2 gold medals and 3 bronze. They are jetting in tomorrow. So now you can see within the same month, they're able to bring 9 medals as judo family.
Wow. And the most interesting bit is...
we travel at the same time.
The same time,
yes.
You brought in medals,
yes.
And you can see the transition. You can see the cadets, juniors,
yes,
going in, and
yes.
the pipeline is well fed.
That means if these guys were not traveling for military games, they could be with us because you see it's a senior team.
Yeah.
So you could probably bring more medals from Senegal. But you see now when they went to Nigeria, they have brought 5 medals. 3 bronze medals and 2 gold. We have gold from Mwangi and over 100 kgs. We have another gold from Marion under 63 kgs. Then we have bronze from the Red Zedi, who was in the Olympics. You remember her?
Yes, yes.
Then we have another bronze from Quebec and 81 kgs. Then another bronze from I've seen Quebec from Nangwe of 100 kgs.
Wow.
It is encouraging.
Very encouraging.
From where I sit, I'm a proud sports director.
Thank you.
To see all these performance, because it is all about results, nothing else. In sport, it is all about winning.
Just like in football,
Yes.
say it's not about how many touches, but how many goals you score. Thank you very much, Peter. We appreciate you making time to be with us, Sports Director, Kenya Judo Federation, also the team manager of the team, Deborah Naserian. Thank you very much, Kwa. Kufinish kumalo. We appreciate, of course, Samson Busieka, who was here with us, under 60 categories, cadet, Rael Kulova, thank you very much, congratulations as well, under 48 cadet, and Grace None, judoka, under 57, juniors category. Congratulations and wishing you all the best as you prepare for your Morocco championships in January. Well, up next, we go into the next segment of the show, and that is the Ace. And this time round, we are featuring a former marathon world record holder, and that is Patrick Macau. Let's enjoy that. When we come back, we'll be moving into something else. Enjoy.